Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. It's once again game day. The Edmonton Oilers and Vegas Golden Knights getting set for Game 3 tonight at Rogers Place at 7 p.m. The Edmonton Oilers with a 2-0 series lead after back-to-back wins on the road. The Oilers with a fantastic opportunity here to take a big stranglehold on the series. But if they're going to do it, they're going to have to do it with a brand new goaltender between the pipes. The Edmonton Oilers confirming this morning that Calvin Pickard is out day-to-day with an injury. We know where it stems from. He had his leg fallen on in Game 2. He looked okay. He finished the game, so I wasn't too concerned about it, even though there was a few times in that game where he got up a little gingerly. And it turns out we all should have been more concerned about it. There wasn't a lot of talk about Calvin Pickard the last couple days being injured, and sure enough, he is. Chris Knobloch confirming he's out day-to-day. So Stuart Skinner will officially start Game 3 tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. Calvin Pickard and the team overall on a 6-game winning streak. So Stuart Skinner will have a huge challenge put on his shoulders here. And I know I've definitely been in Calvin Pickard's corner as of late, saying that the Edmonton Oilers absolutely had to go with him, but no choice right now. Stuart Skinner has to come in here, and he needs the support of all of Oil Country right now. Now is not the time to further bash Stuart Skinner, to destroy his confidence even further. If the Oilers are going to go forward in this series, they're going to need a strong performance from Stuart Skinner. Obviously, that's primarily on him and the players playing in front of him on the ice, but as fans, we can give Stuart Skinner our support. Cheer loudly tonight at Rogers Place. Cheer loudly at the watch parties. Have Stuart Skinner know that he has the support of Oil Country tonight, because this is an absolutely massive game. As I said, the Edmonton Oilers can take a full-on stranglehold of this series, go up 3-0, and the Edmonton Oilers, I think, really have to find a way to try and win this hockey game. If Vegas wins tonight, they're right back in the series. It's 2-1. We got a full-on battle here, so the Oilers and Stuart Skinner both need to be at their best. Stuart Skinner did come back strong in last year's playoffs after being out for, I believe it was just the 2 games that Calvin Pickard started there, but nevertheless, Skinner came back strong before, and the Edmonton Oilers need a similar performance from him tonight. He's had some time off to work on his game, so hopefully that benefits him. I think it definitely benefits Stuart Skinner that tonight's game is at Rogers Place. He's not having to come into this series in Vegas, so hopefully, like I said, the crowd can be behind him tonight. Let's cheer Stu on. He's been a great goaltender for this organization. No denying he struggled this year. No denying he struggled early in the Stanley Cup playoffs this year, but Skinner has delivered for this team multiple times before, and we just need him to do it again starting tonight with Game 3. As I mentioned earlier, no other changes to the lineup for the Edmonton Oilers, expecting the same lines: Draisaitl, McDavid, Perry, Kane, Nugent, Hyman, Frederick, Henrique, and Brown, Podkolzin, Janmark, and Arvidsson, Nurse and Bouchard, Wallman and Klingberg, Kulak and Eberson, and as I mentioned, Stuart Skinner starting between the pipes. We also found out last night that Vegas's Nicholas Waugh is only receiving a fine for his vicious cross-check to the face of Trent Frederick. Trent Frederick was able to return, which I think definitely factors into this, as does the fact that the Edmonton Oilers found a way to win in overtime in that hockey game, and that there was a missed call on a Victor Arvidsson trip on Brayden McNabb. I didn't see any new updates on Vegas defenseman Brayden McNabb before this recording, so I assume he's touch and go for tonight's game. It looked like he went into the boards very awkwardly after the trip from Victor Arvidsson. So, like I said, the Victor Arvidsson trip that wasn't called, I think, definitely factors into NHL player safety's decision. The fact that the Oilers won in overtime and that Trent Frederick also returned in that hockey game. So Nicholas Waugh ends up being fined $7,812.50. Michael at Oilers Live on X from the Heavy Hockey Network put out this post this morning. Thought it was pretty funny, and given the news reports this morning, thought Oil Country could use a laugh, so here it is. NHL player safety boldly fines Nicholas Waugh enough to slightly inconvenience his weekend. In a powerful display of justice, the NHL announced Friday that Nicholas Waugh will be fined $7,812.50 for cross-checking a man directly in the face. Officials say the fine is meant to send a clear message. Please stop, unless it's important. Waugh was reportedly seen laughing while Apple paying the fine from his hot tub. So, good post there from Michael at Oilers Live on X from the Heavy Hockey Network. Thought I'd share that one with you guys for a laugh this morning. So, that's all the latest here, guys. Stuart Skinner is the starter for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. The Oilers looking to take a 3-0 series lead at home at Rogers Place against the Vegas Golden Knights. Let me know your thoughts on all the developments in the comments section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.